The children, I'll give you more. I didn't know, I thought it was the history of the Israelites. I didn't know it could apply to this generation, especially me. And I have acquired so many children. The girls, thank you for showing me love. Thank you for standing in for Bwire. Thank you because you have taken her position. I just want to say thank you, and I love you so much. I know that you love me so much.
We love you too.
2 days or 3 days ago, I had a birthday, and I went for to make my nails. And one of the girls here, when I wanted to pay, the guy told me, "No, don't pay." And I said, "Why? Why should I not pay?" Then he said that the bill has been paid by so and so, and I broke down and cried. So I don't know whether that guy thought that I was crying because the bill has been paid, or he didn't understand why I was crying. But the reason why I was crying was Winnie was the one who used to pay for me such, and here it was that someone in this family was paying for me without asking. I really thank you, Beatrice. Thank you so much for each and every one of you who have been checking on me. You have always been there. I'm wondering so it was to be like this. So that said, I want to speak about our journey. I just want us to be encouraged. I don't want us to be sad. I was looking for a hidden treasure. I found out that I am the very able one. How? I am a three-faced person. How do I get these three faces? The three faces is, I was a cancer patient. Then my daughter was a cancer patient whom I took care of. I became a caregiver. Then I am a person who has lost a loved one through the same. So if you put those three together, what will you get? If you put those three together, you'll get a very strong person who can stand and speak about it without fear, without contradiction. I have the heart for it. I have suffered loss. I know that one can die. Therefore, I'll stand for one who dies, because I know how it pains. I'll stand for those who are caregiving, because I know what it is. Your life revolves about the patient. You no longer live, you live for that person. Because you love them, you want them to be whole, you want them to be well. So anything that would make that person comfortable, you do, forgetting yourself. We sacrifice, the caregivers sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice their time, they are emotional. I would go and cry in the bathroom. I wouldn't let Winnie see me cry. I would go and cry in the bed, in my bedroom, or in the bathroom. The whole of the year until she passed, I slept with her in one bed. Remember, I'm a married woman. You understand that? I'm a married woman sleeping with my daughter over 30-something years, every day. So whenever she was low, I'll put my hand on her, I'll comfort her. Sometimes she'll shield me, she'll wake up when she's in pain. She just sits on the bed and keeps quiet in the darkness. And then when I turn, somehow, when you are connected to someone, you know there's something wrong. I'll find her seated. I'll ask her, "Mommy, are you okay?" She said, "I'm okay. Maybe I have gas or I have something." Then I sit with her there. When she's crying, I'll cry with her. That is what caretakers do. I might not even remember to eat. I'll make sure that she eats, and she eats well. So when you have a caregiver in the family, you should respect them. You should support them, because they go through a lot. Then, now it came to grief. Many people here think that I'm strong. I am not strong. I just needed to do what needed to be done. I was sharing this in the church in the morning. If I stood here, I wanted to communicate, and I start crying. Will you hear what I want to say? Therefore, it means if I can't speak, I choose someone to speak on my behalf. Will they speak the way I want it to be spoken about? Do they know about that person? Do they know the challenges? Do they know the treatment? So if I was to speak, and you need to hear me, what do? I tell myself, I'll go there, as a representative of my daughter, I'll speak to these people so that they can get what my daughter would have wanted and what I want them to get. So if I stood and cried, you will not get it. So what I was doing is, I would stand and speak, then go back and cry. You get? So I want to encourage us that even when you are faced with a calamity, you have to have emotional balance, kind of. Like those who are attending funeral with me, those politicians, they really piss me off. I just wanted to go and grab the microphone and say, do you know it's my daughter who is dead? Give me this thing. Get out of this place. Then I said in my heart, these people, they will think that I'm not emotionally balanced and I have to carry out this legacy. So if I have to carry out this legacy, it means that I have to be sober. So my soberness kept me quiet, seated, listening to nonsense. You understand? So I was not strong. Even now I'm not strong. When I want to cry, I cry. I still cry. In the morning I cried in church, and I'm here speaking, I'm not crying. But if I get an opportunity, I cry. Okay? So that said, I want to share about what the vision Winnie had when she was starting this foundation. We have a very special lady here called, how did it come about? We met her in Coast General. She was admitted and she did not have money to buy a bottle of water, 1 liter, because they needed to have each person 500 grams. I mean 500 ml, not grams. Pardon me, I do business in kilos. So she looked for money and she was not getting. So I said, okay, take this and go and buy. I gave the husband. The husband was hesitant to take, but they took and went and bought the water. So while we were out there with the husband, we left them inside with Winnie. The husband shared with us that, do you know, we walk from Bamburi to Coast General when we are coming for chemo. Then after chemo, then we walk back. You understand that? Just try to picture. And she was looking for money to buy 1 liter of bottle of water, which she did not have. So we asked ourselves, do they eat in the house? How are they living? Are they getting the nutrients they need after the chemo? Because as we had the money and God blessed us that we were able to detox those chemotherapy, we were looking at the berries, and you know how they are expensive. It is expensive to sustain that, how to detox your body, and we do it. So we looked at them and said, okay, what can we do? And Winnie came up with that vision that he wants to stand with those who are not able. He wants to help them. And one of the bigger goal or the long-term vision was to build a cancer center that is fully equipped, that has everything. When you walk there, you have the CT scan, you have the PET scan, you have everything that you need under one roof, but not in town setting, somewhere in a rural area where there's serene surrounding, there's green, there's fresh air. So that is our long-term goal. But how are we going to operate? We are going to operate from now, as we've been doing. She did a documentary which is not released yet. There are parts that we need to remove, there are parts that we need to add. We will do that. And very soon when it comes, please support us. It is called Scare the Scar. They had worked on it. She was working with other creatives. I thank God they are here, some of them. We will carry out that work where you will help me. I'm an accountant by profession, so I don't know those things. I didn't even know how to operate, how to post something on Instagram or Facebook. So the Gen Zs who are here, they were telling, Mom, just go there, up on the right hand side, there are 3 doors. Click on one, what is it saying? Then I said, whatever it was saying, then I said, okay, now calm down. On the right hand side, you see how bad it was for me. I'm not a media person, I'm kind of laid back, but with a strong personality. So they have taken me through, I thank you so much. I'm learning. Our first walk, I did TikTok. Did you see me? Did you like my page? I